Pisces. All right. The moon is in Virgo at 6.1% illumination, headed towards that new moon in Libra in 2 days. So, let's see who you are. What reading you need. Pluto just went direct yesterday. So, you know, that Pluto is kind of that crazy energy, you know, like Pluto likes to run rampant. Pluto also like helps maintain the balance. As much as it can be chaos and destruction, it does maintain a balance. So let's see who you are and how you're handling this energy. Alright, we have air element. Could be an air sign, or you could be all up in your head. This is about philosophy, discernment, and empathy. We have Lyrans, Leo energy, strength, courage, and bravery. We have Andromedans, autonomy, free will, manifestation. Very nice. So let's talk about it. I feel like right now you're getting an opportunity to really live out your philosophy. Sometimes, you know, we talk about our philosophy, but now you're really getting an opportunity to live it out, to live out your integrity. With the Lyrans of strength, courage, and bravery, I feel like right now is a time for you to really show up in the energy that you wish to be seen in, you know? Alright, so what's up? We have 2 Pentacles, 5 of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign. Really, all the elements are really showing up already, so could be any sign. 2 Pentacles is telling me that you are in the decision-making phase, right? That's that air element, that being up in your head, weighing your options here, weighing your pros and cons, really thinking something through. And we have 5 of Cups. You could even be like reflecting on emotional disappointments or things that didn't turn out super great for you in the past. Queen of Pentacles, I do see like stability, right? And financial abundance in your life, whether that's future energy or current. Maybe this decision to let go of things that disappoint you could really be leading you into this abundant energy, or this feeling like abundant in your resources. So 2 Pentacles, let's talk about it. Five of Swords in reverse. Three of Cups in the upright. And Ten of Pentacles. I feel that, like, you're kind of making a decision here to not feed into, like, combative energy. With the Three of Cups, it's almost like you'd much rather give your time and your energy to, like, people who are there for you, people who support you, people that you feel like are on your team. With the Ten of Pentacles, this is, like, generational wealth. Showing up with the Queen of Pentacles, I definitely see, like, if you're not there already, like, you're going to be very successful in whatever you choose to do. And I feel that, you know, really letting go of the people and things that really disappoint you on an emotional level and focusing your energy towards, like, you know, gratitude and what you do have. I feel that's really going to be a turning point for you. It's really going to make things... It's going to really change your outcomes, right? You have two trajectories you can go down, at least according to what I'm seeing. And the decision you're making at this point, when you decide not to feed into the drama, when you don't feed into the arguments, you don't feed into the nonsense, it's like, it makes you, like, fall right into this really abundant energy where things just kind of start working out for you. Dropped one. Dang it. I hate when they fly across the way. Alright, one memento. Yeah, with the Fool card in reverse, I do see you, like, not really looking to do anything foolish. You're being very, like, thoughtful about the decisions that you make, the people you surround yourself with, the direction that you move your life in, you know? It's like whatever is within your realm of control, I see you, like, really seeking the best case scenario here. We have the Hanged Man with the Nine of Wands. I feel this emotional disappointment is the only thing that really interferes. Like, maybe you struggle with, like, depression or, like, something in regards to, like, overthinking. Being kind of defensive. Being guarded, really. Like, you might not want to let people in too close or... You know, and I feel that this could actually kind of get in the way of something here. What is it getting in the way of? Could be like stealing your motivation or like distracting you from your manifestations. Could be pulling your energy. Yeah, with the Ace of Cups in reverse, I feel like you really need to invest like time and energy into like making yourself feel good, like raising your personal vibration. Yeah, King of Swords in reverse, not giving into the fight. Like, people might try to, like, push you into it, or they might try to bring out, like, the worst in you, and I feel that really getting in this energy of not feeding into it, not giving to that is going to be important. The Moon in reverse, I'm hearing move in silence. You know, Pisces energy. Move in silence, you know, like, not everyone needs to know everything that you're doing. You know, as long as you're taking care of your responsibilities, that's what matters, you know, because oftentimes when we do let certain people in on, you know, what we're doing with our lives, and, you know, we get naysayers who try to talk down your, you know, your potential, or who try to, like, basically make you feel like certain things are just impossible for you when it's not, you know. And just because somebody else may feel that it's impossible for them does not necessarily mean that it's impossible for you. Where's my vape? Hold on. Hold on a sec. Alright, I found it. I was like, wait a second. Nicotine. Terrible habit. Don't do it, kids. Anyway. So, where was I? Yeah, there's this energy of like moving in silence, you know, like not giving your ammunition to people. It's oftentimes the people you least expect who like try to like sabotage your plans like for success, or who try to like, you know, talk down your plans, try to make you feel like you're not capable of accomplishing something. And I say, to heck with them. Alright, what does Spirit want you to know right now? Death card, Scorpio energy. Right now you're ending a cycle. On the 14th we're going to have that eclipse, you know, and I feel like this is like really closing out karmic connections, karmic soulmates, and that doesn't necessarily mean romantic, right? Soulmates show up in all kinds of ways. These are people that you have a deep connection with that, you know, maybe something went unresolved in a past life or whatever, or something's gone unresolved in this life. But I see this energy of just, you know, allowing cycles to kind of end. Okay. Maybe the way that things have been are not the way that they should be. Let's clarify this death card. What is this representing? Yeah, the Empress card. Venus energy. It's time for you to tap into your creation. You know, the Empress is very maternal energy, and that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be a woman. It just means like whatever it is that's fueling your creative side, whatever it is that's like really inspiring you, that's something that you should really be investing all of your energy into at this time. Focusing on that, allowing the nonsense to come to an end, you know. The Empress is an excellent leader because she is warm and compassionate. She's also stern, you know. Tough love happens too with the Empress. The Empress is that divine feminine energy, and I feel like as you connect with the divine feminine energy, it's really going to help you open up your creativity. You're going to be making something. Right? The Empress is a life bringer. You're going to be bringing something to life, a project, an idea. And I feel that that's where your energy needs to flow at this time. You know, not paying mind to lesser energies is going to be ideal. High Priestess with the Queen of Cups. We've got Pisces energy showing up. A lot of water. I love this. The Queen of Cups is a Queen of Love. Alright, so I feel like your intuition is really guiding you to move in the energy of love. You know, especially with the Empress and the Queen of Cups showing up like this, it's like your intuition is guiding you to be understanding and compassionate. You know, when you do let certain cycles end, or, you know, friendships to close out, or situationships to close out, whatever the case, it's like do it in an energy of love rather than malice. You know, it's like, because it's not like you close these cycles out because you don't love or care for these people or these places or these situations. It's because it's not good for you, right? Either, you know, like, I mean, for example, like sometimes there can just be certain places and people that just bring out like a toxic side of you, and maybe that's something that you're trying to like leave in the past. You're like, I don't actually want to show up as that person, and as long as I continue, you know, going through this and going to these people and these places, I'm just going to continue reliving energy that I don't want. So yeah, I see you moving in the energy of love. Also, there's a potential for love if that is something that you're seeking. I'm not seeing a whole lot on. No, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. And we have the King of Cups, the divine counterpart to the Queen of Cups. You could be connecting with a divine counterpart, a new soulmate, you know. I say new, you probably have known them in past lives, you know, but there's a deep connection here. There's like somebody who also like feels very in tune with your energy. The King and Queen of Love, you know, I mean, it pretty much speaks for itself, and that there's a very loving connection there, very understanding, very mature, very open, right? Like both are in the energy of receiving, because I see both of them with their cups out, you know, and so that's, you know, not just giving love, but receiving love too. With the Hierophant in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse, somebody ain't happy about it though. Somebody's going to be up in their head. People might, you know, it's like people who refuse to like learn and grow, or people who are just not that spiritually and adept, you know, like these are people that I see, they're just like going through anxiety, having sleepless nights, feeling like an opportunity was missed. Just all up in their head, allowing something to consume them. And it's all coming from a place of ego. You know, it's coming from a place of like not understanding. It's like very selfish energy. Like, oh, well, if you're going to give to this connection, then you can't give to me. And it's like, well, that's selfish. You know, fuck that. Well, let's talk about this energy of King and Queen of Cups. We have Eight of Wands in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody is closing out like other potential suitors, it looks like. The Eight of Wands in reverse tells me, like, you know, take your time. You know, there's no reason to rush anything. Allow things to kind of unfold organically. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, there's also this energy of like people, like somebody's shutting down offers here. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it's like they're not looking for anything else. They're not open to that. Like they're, you know, whether that's you or the person you're connecting with, it just kind of looks like somebody's in the energy of like, you know, not open for business. Yeah, Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Swords in reverse. I like this because it's like, it kind of means a couple of things. Like, one, somebody's showing up authentically. You know, they're showing up like not in the energy of being shady. You know, like they're very open, honest communicators. You know, they know what they want and that's what they're aspiring for. Seven of Swords in reverse. Because, I mean, in the upright, it's like the card of the lying, cheating, stealing, manipulation, spying. You know, it's very shady. And so with that in reverse, it could also represent that you're cutting out people who show up in that energy. People who just don't know how to live authentically or be real with you. It's like they're always just finding ways to manipulate behind the scenes or whatever, and you're just not about that life, you know? We have the Star, Aquarius energy with the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. So the Star is like this hopefulness, right? Seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. This could also represent being in the spotlight. And this could represent like, you know, taking your throne, if you will. With the Devil in reverse, this could also talk about like closing out the darkness, closing out addiction and toxicity. Like I said, it's the same as the Seven of Swords in reverse. It's like cutting out like the shitty lower vibrational energies. And I'm hearing the opposite of the devil is an angel, right? But also the devil was an angel. You know, I feel that like it's really implying that there's like a purity, like an energy of like purity, or like you know, like I almost want to say like there's like, it's not coming from a place of like lust and like physical desire. Well, I mean, that might be part of it, but it's, you know, it's not all about the material realm. You know, it's about like a more energetic connection. The Star is air energy. It's like something that you perceive beyond the physical, beyond the material, because the devil is earth energy. That's that material, physical energy. And this is something that you're perceiving beyond the material. It's like your energy is vibing with somebody. It's like somebody is speaking your language. Seven, seven, seven. Somebody could have the life path number 7. Because we have Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse. This is not looking for new romantic connection, not looking for a superficial materialistic connection, not looking for a shady or manipulative connection. It's like I see a lot of like healthiness kind of like coming through, and it required having to release a lot of the toxicity. And my attention is being brought back to the first card that came out, the air element, with the star card. You actually could be dealing with an Aquarius. Or you yourself could be. Or have it in your chart. But there's just this level of like being very serious, being very like devoted to this next chapter. Yeah, Eight of Cups in reverse, walking away from life as it has been. Walking away from, because the Eight of Cups is like the way that it's been for years. The patterns, the habits, just not being open to all that. Alright, I like this. This is very like decisive energy, and I feel like decisiveness is something that is so rare. You know, everybody's on the fence about things these days, but to be so like, this is it. This is the way it should be. This is what I want to pursue. I think that's very honorable, actually. And, this energy, too, is really aligning you with a soul connection. And whether you know them yet or not, whether you're with them yet or not, because this act of walking away from things that aren't good for you is an act of self-love. This, leads you closer to, a quantum entanglement with somebody, I hate using the term twin flame. I feel like it's overused, but that's it. Aristotle once said, true love is when one soul resides in two bodies, And, fucking New World All-Star, whatever. I think that's it, New World All-Star. He explains it as energy is not limited by space and time, therefore it makes sense that your soul could reincarnate more than once in a single lifetime. It doesn't make sense to your material self, but your energy self would understand that energy isn't limited by space and time. There's not that constraint. So when you learn to fall in love with yourself, that's when you find that connection, right? And not in an egotistical way, in a very real way, when you really just care about yourself, you love yourself, you want the best for yourself. That's when you fall in alignment with that twin flame connection, right? That deep soul connection. And you find that familiarity in another person. You see that same energy in another person, that same kind of confidence, and because the love that you feel for yourself becomes reflected in the love that you feel for them, right? And it could also flip-flop, right? So, if you don't love yourself, and you met them at a lower vibration, which is not the case because you're both in the upright, but if you met them at a lower vibration, then you guys might hate each other, right? You might be at each other's throats because they are a physical reflection of your relationship to yourself. So having a good, strong relationship with yourself is the foundation to having a good, strong relationship with them. And I love that this reading isn't like entirely like a love reading. Like I see love here. The biggest aspect of love though that I'm seeing is like doing what is best for you, and it requires strength, courage, and bravery, right? Just like we saw in the Lyran's card. And it also requires a lot of autonomy, like being able to stand on your own and choose, what is the best path for you? What does feel right for you? What is the direction you want to take your life? That is a beautiful place to be. So let's see what Kali has to say about all this. Dharma of Kali. Your most abundant successes manifest when you are aligned with your integrity. I just said that. You do not need to put your faith in pathways or projects that do not resonate with your deeper spiritual knowing, right? Connecting with that energy self. Everything that is happening in your life is part of how your prayers are being answered. A new order is to be established and you are being led into it. Artha of Kali. You are forging your authentic path. In support of that, you shall attract great blessings that will benefit all beings. To live a spiritually and creatively self-directed life takes incredible strength and trust in yourself. Remember that the promise of your sacred success is being fulfilled through every challenge and every blessing. Trust in what you were born to accomplish. Vajrakali. There is not always a need to try to grapple and conquer. Sometimes the need is simply to let go. Just because another has created a certain reality for themselves and is attempting to draw you in, does not mean that you must participate. You have the divinely granted gift of choosing where to invest your energy. Be kind to yourself. And that's like I was saying, you will be walking away from people and lifestyles that just are not in alignment with you. Alright, whatever it is that doesn't mesh with your soul. Kamala Devi. Held within Kali's protection, your heart radiates peace, certainty, and beauty. Her grace melts frustration into inspiration, fatigue into replenishment, and overactivity into effortless attraction. Kamala is the golden pathway of divine protection and peaceful contentment. She empowers your heart to receive with the same generosity, openness, and grace that you express when you give. You are swiftly approaching sacred fruition. That term came out twice. Sacred fruition, sacred success. I feel that the path that you're on is a sacred one. And maybe it's a bit redundant to say. But trusting your intuition, especially with that high priestess energy showing up, trusting where the divine is leading you and where your heart is leading you. Your mind and your heart can sometimes be at odds, but I feel like really falling into alignment with both is really important at this time. But anywho, that's what I have for you. I hope this is helpful. Namaste. I love you guys, and I will see you later.